Good morning from London. It's now 20 minutes past 8 in the morning, which is 20 minutes past 4 in Beijing and or Hong Kong because of the 8-hour time difference where London or in general the UK it's 8 hours behind. Today it's what day is today? February 16th, Friday, and yes, today I will begin my journey back to Hong Kong. So obviously you may wonder how I'm gonna, go back from here to the airport, because obviously you are gonna fly, because it's still morning, and I tell you right now, my flight departs London Heathrow at in the evening. So that means you still have pretty much most of the day to spend in London, and then from there, and then you will go to the airport. But I do have some check luggage like this. I haven't packed it yet, but I will pack it shortly. And if you do take a public transport from here where I stay, called Edgware, to London Heathrow, you will need to, if by public transport, you need to take 3 journeys, which means you need to change 2 journeys. So probably in this case, I, as do my parents, together will take an Uber from here, Edgware, to the airport. Obviously, it's still morning, but later in the afternoon when we go to the airport from here, we will see what kind of public transport we will go, and I will tell you guys later. So it's now 10 minutes past 7 in the evening in London, or in general the UK, which is equivalent to 10 minutes past 3 midnight in Beijing or Hong Kong, because of the 8-hour time difference. And I've already checked in my luggage, as I do have one, so do my parents. So Air China flights departs from Heathrow Airport, Terminal 2. So obviously I just now, arrived at Terminal 2, and specifically Terminal 2, Section D, where Air China check-in desk are located at. Unfortunately, there are no self-check-in kiosks for Air China flight, but it doesn't really matter regardless of checking in before arriving at the airport or not, because in most circumstances when you're traveling internationally, you do have check-in baggage, and you still need to drop your bag at the designated area by the ground staff. I mean, the ground staff will do it for you. Then your bags will send to your destination, in this case to Hong Kong via Beijing capital, although this flight similarly will focus only on London Heathrow to Beijing capital. Then the next video after this one will then cover Beijing capital to Hong Kong station, by the way. So just now the check-in process was really smooth. There was literally I would say no person waiting to check in Air China flight. So simply you just need to present your passport, and then the ground staff will check your check-in bag and then issue boarding pass. CIS in this case for us, London Heathrow to Beijing capital, and then Beijing capital to Hong Kong. So it's already here, and the flight in this case, the Air China flight CA938 from here to Beijing capital departs at 25 minutes past 8, which is still have like more than an hour from now, but I've already go through immigration and security, and now in the airside to prepare for the flight. So I mean, I already know the boarding gate as well. It's a B32, which is quite a long journey once you go through security. As shown, you need to walk like 15 minutes via the walkway, but it's all indoors. You just go straight through, find the boarding gate, that's it, prepare for the flight. So to wrap up, before I go to the boarding gate, Air China flights depart from Heathrow London Heathrow at Terminal 2, check-in kiosk at Section D, and my flight CA938 from here to Beijing capital departs at 25 minutes past 8 in the evening, which is equivalent to 25 minutes past 4 in Beijing or Hong Kong at B32, which is 15 minutes walk after security. So I've already arrived at gate B32. Gate B32. So tonight, flying to Beijing capital. This is Air China CA938, which has just arrived, not just arrived, but recently arrived from Beijing capital, the way opposite as CA937. It is operated by a Boeing 777-300ER. The registration number is B2090. B2090. As I am sitting in economy class, it's spread in rows of 3 configuration. The time now is 20 minutes past 7. Boarding time, as per boarding pass, commence in around 5 minutes. So again, I've already arrived at Heathrow Terminal 2. Check in through Section D, go through immigration and security, and now I'm at gate B32 to prepare for Air China CA938 flight from London Heathrow to Beijing capital, operated by a Boeing 777-300ER in economy class, spread in rows of 3, 3, 3. So this is my seat 51J, which is originally 52J, a row behind me, but my parents helped me swap with the guy originally who sat here, so we can sat all together at the right hand side of the aircraft, 51J, K, and L. But regardless of which seat in economy class, I mean at least in 51J, K, L, each seat, the seat width is some 18 inches. The seat pitch or leg room, it's 32 inches, which is good enough to stretch for this 10-hour flight from London Heathrow back to Beijing capital. And you also get a seat pad, which you can stretch a bit your legs during the flight. I mean after takeoff, before landing. Yes, there is no coat hook. Later on, I will talk about the in-flight entertainment system on this TV. The tray table opens like this. You can move it back and forth, but not like fold it in half. Here, the seat pocket, you get a blanket because it's an overnight flight. The safety card, and also in-flight magazine. Behind my seat, obviously, can I show you? Yes, you get a pillow, and also for economy passengers, a headrest which you can adjust the angle to your liking during the flight. So this is my seat for the remaining officially 10-hour flight from London Heathrow to Beijing capital on Air China Boeing 777-300ER. Registration number B2090. Flight number it's CA938, and 51J is in the third section of the economy class, right hand side of the aircraft, a window seat.
aisle with your belongings. Do not hold the emergency exit handle arbitrarily.
飞机起飞和下降前，请调至座椅靠背，收起小桌板、脚踏板，打开遮光板，并系好安全带。
When the plane is taking off and landing, please return your seat back to the upright position. Stow and secure your table and pedal, and pull up the window shades. Please fasten your seatbelt.
为了预防突发颠簸，建议你全程系好安全带，特别要遵从客舱广播及安全带系好灯的提示。
In case of unexpected turbulence, please keep your seatbelt fastened for the duration of the flight. Especially follow the instructions from cabin announcements and the fasten seatbelt sign. 手机、游戏机、电子书等以下电子设备，可以在开启飞行模式及关闭蜂窝移动数据功能下使用。 Mobile phones, game consoles, e-readers, and other electronic devices can be used with airplane mode on and cellular mobile data network off.
但在飞机滑行、起飞、降落阶段，不要连接耳机线、电源线。
But in the flight taxi, taking off, and landing phase, do not plug in earphone cables or power cables. 笔记本电脑、平板电脑等超过该手或是限制的便携式电子设备，应关闭电源并安全放置于行李架中，以确保紧急情况下的头脑畅通与安全。当你的电子设备不慎掉入到自己缝隙内，请寻求乘务员的帮助，而不要自行调节座椅。 For portable electronic devices, such as laptops and tablets that cannot be held with one hand, please switch them off and secure them on the luggage racks, so as to ensure that the aisles are unblocked and safe in case of emergency. If your electronic device falls into the seat gap, please ask for cabin crew's assistance instead of adjusting the seat by yourself.
一旦发现飞机受到电力干扰或出现紧急情况，请听从机组员的指令，关闭电子设备。
If the flight is experiencing electronic interference or is in an emergency situation, please follow the instructions of the flight crew and switch off electronic devices.
机上全程禁止使用对讲机、微信电话等以下带有遥控器或便携式电子设备，禁止开启和使用车电脑。
During the whole flight, interphones, satellite phones, and portable devices, remote controls are prohibited for use. Power banks are also not allowed to be switched on or used.
机上全程禁止吸烟，包括电子烟，禁止出动卫生间内烟雾探测器及机上各种电子设备。
Smoking, including smoking electronic cigarettes, is strictly prohibited throughout the flight. It is prohibited to trigger the smoking detectors, lavatory, and other emergency equipment.
氧气面罩储藏在飞机上方，发生紧急情况时会自动脱落。用力向下拉面罩，尽快罩在口鼻处，将袋子套在头上进行正常呼吸。如要帮助他人，需自己先戴好。
Oxygen mask is located above your seat. The mask will be released automatically in case of decompression. Pull the mask firmly downwards, then immediately use it to cover your nose and mouth. Fix the elastic band around your head and breathe normally. You should secure your mask first before assisting others.
救生衣储藏在椅子底下或扶手中间。
A life vest can be found under each seat or between the armrests.
水上迫降时取出使用，经头部穿好，袋子头后向前扣好，系紧。
Fish meat must be given an emergency attention. Please slip it on over your head, buckle up, and fasten the straps.
在客舱内不要充气，离开飞机前再打开充气阀门。充气不足时，可使用员工充气管继续充气。
Do not inflate the vest until you leave the cabin. If your vest needs further inflation, use the manual
not a window seat. 51J actually is at the fourth row of the third section of economy class cabin on this what should I say, airchina Boeing 777-300ER V2090 registration number CA938 flight number from London Heathrow to Beijing capital. And now that we are in the air, I have already changed my UK travel SIM card to my Hong Kong local card. You might wonder, I am flying from London to Beijing right now. Why I would have changed the SIM card up so early? Yes, I have a Hong Kong SIM card, which actually includes some data roaming in mainland China, which I'm flying to Beijing capital. Obviously, part of mainland China in this case. So I changed. That's the reason. So plus, I already changed my SIM card. Yes, I mentioned already. Let's go through the in-flight entertainment system on this touchscreen TV. Or, if you do prefer to use the buttons on the left-hand side of the seat for at least economy passengers. So, language-wise, you can default between Mandarin Chinese, English, and French. For the duration of this officially 10-hour flight, I would use English. So I press. So let's start from movies. As you can see, there are 8 categories. Obviously, I'm not going to show all examples, but I'll show some. So you got action, drama. Romance, comedy, and also kids. How about TV? Similarly, well, not similarly, for example, you've got documentary, nature, drama, and kids. How about the audio? You got folk songs, Chinese pop, folk music, and classical. Games. You've got that's all. So in order, from left to right, top to bottom. Fifth one is shopping. Unfortunately, as you can see in English and Mandarin Chinese, the service is currently unavailable. So continue on to my flight. Map. Powered by GeoFusion for this a 3D map. As you can see, we are still in the UK airspace, flying through the English channel, or between the North Sea. Unfortunately, the flight map is not interactive, but I believe it will move, or update slowly or whatsoever. I'm not going to show all the flight map features, but I just show you the main one. Exit 3D maps, yes. How about transfers? Yes, as you can know or heard here, actually, this flight, I'm actually flying from London Heathrow via Beijing capital to Hong Kong, which means I'll need to transfer respond. I press several times, so go out. Air China. You can know about us. Travel information, I guess, at least to and from London Heathrow, and also and or to and from Beijing capital, where this flight Air China CA938, the origin and destination. Phoenix Miles is the frequent flyer program of Air China and services. So this aircraft is a Boeing 777-300ER. It features first, business, and economy classes. So 3 classes in this aircraft. E-radar. Unfortunately, the data does not exist. So right now, I guess I would watch some movies to kill time. Let's see. What should I watch? Give me some suggestions. Okay, since it's about Chinese culture, you know, Air China, Chinese government-owned carrier, also one of the, if not home flag carrier of China. I would watch Detective Chinatown, the first movie, right now. So you can choose the subtitles between English and Zhongwen, which is simplified Chinese. So here, let me double check. You can choose the language. Oh, obviously the audio is only in Mandarin Chinese. And full screen, which I will do it later.
各位旅客，晚上好，我是本次航空的乘务长，我和我的组员将竭诚为您提供服务。今天前往北京的预计飞行时间是9小时25分钟。本架飞机为您提供舱内局域网服务，欢迎您使用带有无线网络功能的个人电子设备连接舱内局域网，畅享机上文化娱乐节目。具体登录办法，请查阅中国纸笔末尾的使用说明。欢迎您的
Mandarin and English. Basically, it's about the introduction once we are in the air, and also the guidelines to use the in-flight network, not in-flight internet. It's different. So continue on the movie features. You can adjust the brightness of the screen to your liking. This, I believe, is dim the light. This one is if you want to make it lighter. I mean brighter. Okay. So here I believe it's fast forward. Not sure, but I will keep it rolling. This I believe it's paused. Back forward. Fast forward. Lower volume. Greater volume. And 3D, I'm not sure what it is, but for now, at least for some of the duration of this officially 10-hour flight from London Heathrow to Beijing capital, I'll go to full screen right now. Happy Chinese New Year, although today it's February 16th, Friday, which is already the seventh day of the Lunar New Year, which is also called Ren in Mandarin, which means everyone's birthday. But you know, it's still the Lunar New Year period, so why not? It says in Mandarin, Gong He Xin Chun, which literally in English means congratulations, new spring year, which basically means Lunar New Year, with the two panda logo on each side of the Air China logo, because panda is China's one of the, if not national treasure. Okay, back to the drink. First drink, it's served around 45 minutes into the flight, and you get juices, soft drinks, etc. to choose from. My choice is tomato juice, or in American pronunciation it's tomato juice. I believe hopefully I pronounce correctly. It tastes like a cold tomato soup. Let's see how it tastes. Oh yeah. So in this officially 10-hour flight of Air China CA938 from London Heathrow to Beijing capital, 2 hot meals is served, dinner, and time zone wise, because of the 8-hour time difference between UK and China or Hong Kong, I mean later. I mean UK time you will call it breakfast, but I guess in China or Hong Kong time it's called lunch. But anyway, the first meal is served like this around half an hour after the first round of drink. So I forgot, I mean I did not hear properly exactly the details of the name, but you get the option of chicken and pork. I get the chicken, which seems not too much, but with some mixed beans, vegetables with rice. Sidewise you get bread and butter. Bread not hot. The starter, I believe it's potato salad, should be, and the dessert looks like a mango panna cotta, but I will confirm it later as I enjoy it. Other things wise, as you can see, there's I believe it's German, hopefully I understand correctly, German antiseptic hand wipe. Cutlery, this time it's the recyclable wooden cutleries, which are very nice. Apart from cutleries, but I mean you can see fork, spoon and knife. You also get a piece of tissue as well. So without further ado, I will dive into the first hot meal of this 10-hour flight between the capitals of UK and China. Okay, the second round of drink as following by the first meal in serve. Obviously I haven't finished the dessert yet, which should be passion fruit mousse with some sort of Oreo on the base of the dessert. This time I got myself a can of beer, which the cabin crew served with a paper cup, which although I already got one already, but I mean there's still some, you know, side tomato juice, which obviously not to mix the taste of the beer, so I got, the cabin crew gave me, so I got another paper cup, obviously with also the Chinese New Year decoration. The beer itself, actually, it's 现金啤酒, 现金 beer, which is basically Chinese beer, locally from Beijing, where Air China it's mainly at. I mean, the headquarters of Air China premise it's in Beijing, so that's why you serve the Beijing Yanjing beer. So I will quickly enjoy the sip right now. Okay, I mean, obviously I can't open it. Let's try it. There you go. With my hand. Properly done. Okay, quick toilet tour. As I already heard, someone is waiting outside one of the economy class toilet, plus maybe before I might take a nap during this 10-hour red-eye flight from London Heathrow to Beijing capitals. So obviously, toilet, unisex one, where you would take some of the paper towels and facial tissues, but in Mandarin Chinese they are all called 纸巾, without like 纸杯 paper cup, which is interesting. But basically you would put your whatever weight here, you get one coat hook. This is where you, if I move it to the right to unlock the door, as you can see, move to the left, lock the door. In case of turbulence, handrail, baby bassinet if you're traveling with infants. Sanitizing wise, you got a cleanser and also moisturizing lotion to keep yourself hydrated. These two are my personal items. Of course, I would take them away when I leave the toilet. Here it's how you pour the water, blue for cold on the right, red for hot on the left. Here's some soap if you want to put to. Unfortunately, there's no more toilet seat covers for you if you want to. This is the business I've just done. Goodbye. 早上中国现在我有6成之 It's now 16 minutes past 4 a.m. in London, which is 16 minutes past 12 a.m. in the morning Beijing time. The second round meal is about to begin, but of course in general the third drink is served, or you can say the first drink before the second hot meal is served. So it's pretty much the same choices between like juices and soft drinks, and this time I got orange juice. So I would say 15 minutes after the previous orange juice, the second hot meal, which is actually strawberry jam and butter with the croissant, with some fruit, maybe some honey melon, winter melon as well, accompanied by strawberry yogurt. Cutlery wise, you still get wooden spoon, fork, knife with paper tissue, and also German branded, not German branded, but German worded antiseptic hand wipe. Okay, I'm still obviously enjoying my second hot meal, the breakfast, but I realized there is also a ham, or specifically bacon, which is technically a form of ham inside, with the omelette as well. So, and then now the second drink of the second meal. Overall, the fourth drink is served, and this time I got Coca-Cola with the request of ice, because I believe this way to have Coca-Cola, it's better. February 16th, but February 16th, it's Friday, but by the time we land into Beijing capital, which will be a few moments later, it's already February 17th, Saturday, because it's a red-eye flight between the capitals of the UK and China on this Air China Boeing 777-300ER of the 2090. The registration number CA938. flight number from London Heathrow to Beijing capital. Hopefully you guys will appreciate this journey by like this video and follow before following, perhaps like comment and share this video, then follow my Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter as usual, so you guys won't miss out my short stay, like the transit here in Beijing capital, because the next video will then cover Beijing capital to Hong Kong, also with Air China. So hope you guys won't miss out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Last but not least, good morning in London, because of the 8-hour time difference, or in Beijing, good afternoon.
到北京首都国际机场，我们将在3号候机楼进港。北京与伦敦的时差为8小时。现在是北京时间星期六下午2点15分。机舱外温度7摄氏度，45华氏度。飞机还将滑行1段距离。为了您和他人的安全，请继续留在座位上，并系好安全带，确保您的手提行李妥善安放，直到安全带指示灯熄灭。飞机停稳后，请小心打开行李架，以免行李滑落。到达北京的旅客，请在本站办理检疫、入境及海关手续。如果您需要转乘其他航班，请到中转柜台办理中转手续。如您需要前往2号航站楼进行转机，您可以前往1层7至9号门外乘坐24小时免费摆渡车。离开机场的旅客可在国航微信小程序的全部服务中点击首都机场指南，查询首都机场交通信息。全体机组成员再次感谢您选乘星空联盟成员中国国际航空公司的航班，也诚挚地邀请您通过 App 小程序对我们的服务进行评价。我们很荣幸与您共同度过了一段愉快的旅程，期待与您再次相会。祝您在北京愉快。Dear our passengers, we have just landed at Beijing Capital International Airport, Terminal 3. There is an 8-hour time difference between London and Beijing. The local time in Beijing is 2:15 p.m. on Saturday. The outside temperature is 7 degrees Celsius or 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Carefully remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, and make sure that hand baggage is stored properly until the seatbelt sign goes off. And please be careful when opening the overhead compartments, as items inside may fall out. If your destination is Beijing, please claim your checked luggage and clear immigration at this airport. All transit passengers should proceed to the transit lounge. It has been our pleasure serving you. We sincerely invite you to evaluate our service through the official app or WeChat meeting program of airchina. Your feedback is highly valued. Thank you for flying airchina, a member of the Star